गणेशाय नमः। श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दिवक्त्यादिगुणार्णवं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिं लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां यो नित्यम् अच्युतपदां भुजयुग्मरुक्म व्यामोहतस्ततितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दयेकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। मातापिता युवतयस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य नः कुलपतेर्बहुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्घ्रियुगलं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना बोधं सरश्च महदाह्वयपट्टणाद श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखरयोगिवाहान् वक्ताङ्घ्रिरेणुपरकाल यतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमणिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। श्रीविष्णुचित्तकुलनन्दनकल्पवल्लीं श्रीरङ्गराज हरिचन्दनयोगदृश्यां साक्षात् क्षमां करुणया कमलामि वाण्यां गोधामनन्यचरणं शरणं प्रपद्ये। Namaskaram to all. Continuing the journey with Andhal on the Tirupavai, we are so close to waking up Kannan. One more Pashuram of today, where she is going to have the conversation together with Kannan and Nappinne Piratiyar. But still, it is the third Pashuram where she is still requesting Nappinne Piratiyar to allow them to wake up Kannan. And we will see how she is praying to Nappinne Piratiyar. Again, she is continuing the Purushakaram, which we learnt in the previous Pashuram, in the last two Pashurams, how she started to have the blessings of Nappinne Piratiyar and requesting the blessings of Nappinne Piratiyar. In this Pashuram, she is going to get that full blessings of Nappinne Piratiyar, so that in the 21st Pashuram of Tirupavai, she is waking up Kannan directly. Let us do the Anusanthanam of today's Pashuram, which is the 20th Pashuram of the day, and then we will enjoy the meaning. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன்சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய் செப்பமுடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய் செப்பண்ணமென்முடை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குள் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய் உக்கமும் தட்டொழியும் தந்துவுன் மணாடனை இப்போதே எம்மை நிராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So she now, in the previous Pashuram, she had the conversation both with Kannan and Nappinne Piratiyar, but keeping Nappinne Piratiyar in the forefront and indirectly referring to Kannan. She was asking Kannan to open his mouth, but through Nappinne Piratiyar, she was talking. So in this Pashuram too, she is going to converse with both Kannan and Nappinne Piratiyar, but she is keeping Kannan in the forefront this time. But still, she keeps Nappinne Piratiyar, because you will see that one through the Purushakaram only that she can attain the lotus feet of Emperorman Kannan. She is aware of that one. So she is going to still keep Nappinne Piratiyar as the request. Basically, she is going to request and pray towards Nappinne Piratiyar. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன்சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே. She started to talk about the Paratpam and the greatness of Kannan in the first two lines. That's how she is keeping Kannan into the forefront. Even though she directly do not call Kannan and wake her up into this Pashuram, she is still going to request Nappinne Piratiyar. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர். Amarar means in Tamil, Amarar means all the devas. In all the worlds, all the devas. For all the devas, the supreme God is Sriman Narayanan. So in Devargal, the devas, when they are getting it into a trouble and when they need a help, the first person who runs and goes and help these devas are Sriman Narayanan. So this is what she says, Muppattu Movar Amara. In Tamil, we just specify that is the 30 crores plus devas, to give a number of devas who are in the all other parts of the world. So Muppattu Movar Amarar, Muppattu Mukkodi, we call it out in Tamil, where it is several crores of those devas who are in the other parts of this universe. Munchendru kappam tavirkum, he is the first one who runs to help. the Devas, whenever they are in trouble, because we have seen in many of the stories, there were a lot of fights between the Asuras and the Devas, and Indra, who always does many wrongdoings, and then finally he goes to the lotus feet of Emperorman, but Emperorman still has got that blessing because he first goes and helps the Devas, and that is how he has been determined, because they are the ones who got the blessings of Sriman Narayanan. Munchendru kappam tavirkum. Kappam means whenever they are in danger, whenever they get into trouble. So first thing, Emperorman runs to them to save all the Devas into the other part of the world. So she is just giving that praise or the glory of Emperorman in the first two lines. What is the stature of Kannan? He is the one who goes and helps all the Devas into the other parts of the world. Kaliye Tuirai, he is the one who is just sleeping, and we have come here to wake Kannan up. But we are still waiting for Nappinai Viratiyar to give the final permissions to us. So she is just started to keep Kannan into the forefront, but still she has not directly woken up Kannan. So she is waiting for Nappinai Viratiyar. In the next two lines, she is going to again ask for the permission of Nappinai Viratiyar. So the first two lines talks about the greatness, we call it out the Paratvam of Emperorman. He who goes and helps the Devas at any point of time. The first one who runs and goes and helps Devas is the person Sriman Narayan, and that's what she's praising in the first two lines. Cheppamudayai Tiraludayai, and she is further continuing how great his Paratvam is also. He has got a great honesty, and he is the one who has defined all the Shastras and everything. So whenever there is an adharmam, that is something which is not wrongdoings that are happening, so then he immediately goes there and corrects that one, which we have seen in all the incarnations of Emperorman. He has come as a Rama to have the adharma of Ravana stopped, or in Krishna Avataram, the Kamsan's adharma was stopped. So many in all the incarnations, Emperorman has come to stop all those wrongdoings that it is happening. So such is the Cheppamudayai. Tiraludayai, he is also very having a bold and strength. So she is talking about how strengthful, and what are all the stature and the characters of this Emperorman. There is something called as a Virya, Shaurya, Parakrama. This is the three types of characters. There are several characters which we saw, the Kalyana Gunangal, we saw several thousands of characters that Emperorman has got, all the good characters or born from Emperorman Sriman Narayanan. But here Tejas, which we call it out as the one which he has got out into his body, Virya, Shaurya, Parakrama, these are the three types of characters. Virya means he doesn't get afraid of the enemies. Whoever it is, whether it is Kamsa or Ravana or any type of an enemies, he just doesn't get afraid of them. Shaurya, because then he also goes inside the place of the enemy and kill them. He went to Kamsan's place inside in the Kamsan's kingdom to kill Kamsa. He went to Sri Lanka into Ravana's place to kill Ravana. So he has got that boldness. That is what is called as a Shauryam. Parakramam, even when these opponents are dying, and so he stands bold and so on. So Andal here talks about those strengths of Kannan. So slowly she will start to praise, and the glories of Kannan is going to keep on coming. So here Tiraludayai is one word that represents the different characters of Kannan, Virya, Shaurya, Parakrama, characters of Emperorman. Chetrarku Veppam Kodukkum Bimala. Chetrar means all the enemies. Emperorman's enemies are direct enemies. Emperorman also has got enemies. When all the devotees has got any enemies, Emperorman gets more anger than his own enemies. You have seen that one with Hiranyakashipu, when Prakarladan had his own father as an enemy. Then Emperorman could not withstand that one. He immediately came with so much anger as the Narasimha, and he was killing the Hiranyakashipu, because Prakarladan had to undergo a lot of trouble with Hiranyakashipu. His own father became an enemy for the son. So he cannot withstand the enemies of devotees. So Chetrarku Veppam Kodukkum. Veppam means he is the one who is actually giving trouble, and he is the one who comes immediately and kills those enemies and all the devotees. That's why when you are within the lotus feet of Emperuman, whoever are the enemies who are giving trouble, we don't need to fight against them. Emperuman himself will come for those true devotees. We are talking about the true devotees of Emperuman. Such a type of Vimala is a great word because he is the one who doesn't have any type of mistake. In Tamil, we call it out as a dosham. Dosham means something that when you have done something wrong, then it is a dosham for us. But he doesn't have Vimalan. Malam means dosham. Vimalam means he doesn't have any type of a mistake. So he is very pure. That is what the word that it says, Vimala Tuilarai. So in the first two lines, she is trying to say, Kanna, you have to get up, but we are still asking Nappinai Virattiyaar's permission is what that she is going to continue the Pashuram like that. So Vimalan is one of the great word we should remember because he is the one, he's called as Amalan, he is called as a Vimalan, and Brahman has got all the characters. Chappannamanmulai, Chabbai, Shirumarungul, Nappinai Nangai, Thiruve Thuilai. She doesn't wanted to leave. So now she is talking about Nappinai, Chappannamanmulai, Chabbai. So she is talking about the beauty of Nappinai Virattiya. She has got a great chest and she has got the Chabbai, a beautiful mouth. Shirumarungul, she has got a lean hip. If you remember that one, all the beauty of girls or ladies, she talks about the thin hip and the beautiful lips and so on. So she is just describing Nappinai Virattiyaar as a beauty. Nappinai Nangai, Thiruve Thuilai. So when calling Kannan, she is now referring to Nappinai Nangai Thiruve. That means husband of Nappinai Virattiyaar. That's how she is giving the importance to Nappinai Virattiyaar when calling Kannan. So this is one of the great character, or Brahman is the supreme of every Jivatmas. Okay, he is the one. But he has shown all the good characters. We are talking about a lot of women empowerment and freedom for women, how a husband-wife relationship has to be in all this modern world. Brahman has shown all these things the way it should be. He is called Shriyapati. His name itself is called Shriman Narayanan. Shri refers to the Tirunamam of Pirati. So he always, his name itself, Tirunamam itself is being called with Pirati on the forefront, and he as the next Tirunamam, Narayanan comes next. So such is the great character, that importance that he gives to Virattiyaar. Virattiyaar is also the one who is really acting in the good faith and doesn't let Emperuman's glory go down. And this is what Andal has learned. So when she is calling Thiruve in Tamil, which is called Thiru means the Shri in Sanskrit. So she is talking about Nappinai Virattiyaar's Thiruve means Nappinai Virattiyaar's husband. So we have come here to wake up Nappinai Virattiyaar. So once you specify the importance to Virattiyaar is given, that is the way that which, that's the end of the Purushakaram. We saw about how the Purushakaram please open the door to getting into the lotus feet of Virattiyaar. And then we talked about how Virattiyaar changes our nature. Even when we have done the wrongdoings, she corrects to us. That means we are keeping faith on Virattiyaar. And now we, through her lotus feet, that is through her as the important person, we are going to reach to Kannan's lotus feet. And Andal is doing, this is a great way by which she is fully doing the Purushakaram, which we said the process by which she is getting near to Kannan through Nappinai Virattiyaar. This is a great word which we should remember, Thiruve. Thiruve means Shriyapati, Shriman Narayanan. We always specify Shriman Narayan's name with Shri in the front, which is Virattiyaar. Through Virattiyaar, we are getting into the lotus feet of Shriman Narayanan is the explanation of this particular word. Ukkamum Tattoliyum Tanduvun Manalanai. Ukkamum Tattoliyum. She is referring to some type of things that what we even today do it in marriages. For the girls or anything, they give mirror and also a little fan on the hand, which we call it out. In olden days, they had this tradition in all the marriages. Even today, without knowing that we are all getting that one. But Andal refers that in her Pashurams that we will give you the mirror, we will give you this little fan, and we will give it, and please send your husband out, and we wanted to chant his Tirunamam. So she is referring to some type of a tradition, which later in all the marriages in the Sri Vaishnava's marriages, we will see that one, we give those mirrors and fans to the little girls while they are going into their husband's house, which is the tradition probably Andal started in her Pashurams, and we still follow with that one. So she is telling about Ukkamum Tattudiyum Tanduvun Manalane. The Manalan means husband. Now she is directly specifying your husband. Previously, she specified Nappinai Viratiyar's Thiruve. Nappinai Viratiyar's Thiru. Thiru means the one which is Sri of Nappinai Viratiyar. That means wife of Nappinai, wife of Sriman Narayanan. That's how she referred earlier. Now she is directly telling Mun Manadane, please send your husband. Ippode Yammai Niratthelor. We need to get into the Krishna Anubhavam. That means we wanted to get the Prabhavam of Krishna. We wanted to chant his Tirunamam. We wanted to get his full blessings, and we wanted to enjoy the whole devotion with him. This is what she is requesting to Nappinai Viratiyar. Niratthelor Embavai. Please bless us. Niratthelor here means please make us happy, make us, whenever we are hot, we are saying that one, make ourselves cold. No, that is the way that she is requesting, please give all your blessings, Nappinai Viratiyar, to go near to Kannan and wake him up, is what in this particular Pashuram, Andal is very beautifully in the three Pashurams, these three Pashurams in Tirupavai with the Nappinai Viratiyar and the Purushakaram, the word which we should remember, the process by which we normally, as a true devotee of Sriman Narayana, always Viratiyar in the forefront and getting to the lotus feet of the Viratiyar and holding that one very tightly. She is going to do everything. She is a very kind-hearted person. Even in Ramayana, there are instances when Ravana did this mistake. He abducted Sita to Ashokavanam. Sita Devi was there alone, but Ravana comes there and she looks Ravana as another Jivatma. So with a kind heart, Sita Devi advises Ravana to correct himself. She did the Purushakaram, but Ravana did not listen to her. Later, he has to get to that punishment. So, but she did that process. She did advice. And this is one of the instances our Purvacharya tells, even Viratiyar, she doesn't differentiate between it. Ravana has done so much harm to her, but even then she showed that kind heart to Ravana, advising her. This is the slokam in Ramayana. It states how Sita Devi is advising Ravana, but Ravana ignored that advice and he has to face that punishment from Rama. So that is why we always have to hold the Viratiyar's Tiruvadi, we call it, or the lotus feet of Viratiyar, and with all the kind heart, she is going to get all the blessings of Sriman Narayana for us. Even though in a modern materialistic world, we are not able to be purely as per Shastra, we are able to live. But even then, we have to strive to live as per Shastras. But it doesn't mean that one we should leave out everything and then do any wrongdoings like Ravana. But we should try as much. But even then, Viratiyar is going to help. This is a great concept that this is being through all these three Pashurams, what we saw, that one which is 18, 19 and 20, which we call it out as the Purushakara Pashuram, Nappinai Viratiyar's Pashuram in Tirupavai. Now she has got the full permission of Nappinai Viratiyar, because she has done that in a proper way, and she has got the blessings of Nappinai Viratiyar. Nappinai Viratiyar is going to recommend that, and then in the next Pashuram, she is directly going to have a conversation with Kannan and going to wake up Kannan from the next Pashuram. We will enjoy that one, how she is having the conversation with Kannan, and from later Pashuram onward, she is going to give a few more Paratvams and the glories of Kannan, and she is going to enjoy the Prabhavam of Kannan through the next Pashuram. But next Pashuram, we will enjoy it in the next part. Srimati Ramanujaya Namaha. Alvargal Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Emperumanar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Jiyar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, Acharyan Swami Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.
Thank you.